Good morning, y'all. I wanted to talk to you guys this morning about something that is a really important subject to me on my journey to a healthy lifestyle, healthy living, rehab, on my journey toward wellness. And that is feet. Yes, feet. The stability and the basis of your stance starts with your feet and your toes. If you have the ability to stand on your toes, it changes the way that you hold your shoulders. It changes the way you hold your hips. It changes your stance. It makes you stand up a little bit more straight. I'll show you guys in a little bit when I land what I mean. But I've been working on getting back up on my toes. I've been working on my Achilles tendons. I stand at my desk on my toes, and I pivot and I stretch. I don't know what my coworkers think of this, but that's why I have a standing desk, so that I can do all these things during the day. I have weights at my desk that I do rehab with my hand, where I broke my hand in November. It's important to rehab everything. Damaged ankles, damaged wrists. Gotta fix it. If you don't fix it, it gets worse, and it changes the way you walk, which changes everything. The way you walk affects everything. So check your step, check your gait. If you've got something wrong with your gait, figure out what's wrong, fix it. I mean, I make it sound simple. It's not. It's gonna hurt. But I promise you, it'll be worth it. Get that confidence back in your step. One of the things that I think has been going wrong with me is the overconfidence. Kind of raised to believe that I could do anything I wanted to do if I put my mind to it. And to an extent, I guess that's true, but just not quite to the physical level that I think I can. I want to climb mountains. I'm training my hands like a mountain climber would. I'm training a little bit harder than a lot of people think I should. But I have specific goals in mind that I need this body to behave for. This is not where I want to be yet. And so I run stairs on my breaks. Some days I walk stairs. But it's one of those things that I do to increase cardio, I'm increasing muscle mass. I'm decreasing the fluff and the fat. And it's honestly a much better, I feel better. I feel healthier. I don't eat the junk food like I used to. I drink so much more water than I used to. 2 to 3 liters a day. Is what I average. I try for 3 liters a day. That's my goal. If you can get 2 liters before lunch, it's easy to get that third one. It's that first 2 liters that's hard when you're not used to just drinking water. And I'm not saying you have to cut out sodas. Just don't exist on sodas. You can have a candy bar if your diet allows for it. You're not diabetic or something that, medical reason not to, just don't exist on it. Eat a salad. I eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly. I know that jelly's not the best thing in the world, and you're looking to higher calorie sandwich than some of the other sandwiches out there. But you can't beat peanut butter for protein. At least it's working for me. But yeah, find something that works for you. I think that's my point this morning, is that you need to find something that works for you and that you can stick with. And drink your water. Drink your water. Alright, you guys. Well, today is going to be an awesome day. I'm headed to Alabama tomorrow. I'm going to get a lot of really cool footage. I'm going to get some more quartz stones for the fire pit. I'm gonna go looking for some bigger pieces, see what I can find. My hand's not as broken as it was the last time that I went, so I'll be able to pick something up. So stay tuned over the next couple of days, you guys. Try to get some really cool footage. The land in Alabama has been decimated by pine beetles, and we've had to clear cut a lot. But Dad's replanting the hardwoods, oaks and such. So it's going to get better. It's just going to take a little bit of time, and it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned over the next couple of days. I'll try to get some footage up of that. And yeah. If you have a chance today, get outside. Take your shoes off. Ground. Remember to ground. Always ground. All you've got to do is remember that you are matter, so you matter. And matter is light. Matter is energy. It's all the same thing. So when you ground, you plant your feet in your mind, of course. You plant your feet setting them on the ground and growing roots from your feet into the dirt like a tree, and you're pulling up those nutrients from the ground, and with practice you can do it just sitting here in the air. You can ground anywhere. You don't have to be touching the ground. You can ground with bracelets. You can ground with talismans. You can ground with, there's a lot of things you can ground with. If you have questions, I'll be happy to answer. Just, pose your questions at the bottom there, and I'll be happy to answer. If I can't answer, I have friends who can. Cool thing about being part of a community like I'm part of here in Middle Tennessee. I'm part of a community that stretches from the Carolinas down to Alabama, and it is a well-formed network of beautiful people. And I'm proud and lucky to part of this community. I want to tell all my community members how much I love them, how much I love y'all. I think I decided last night that when I was complaining to my husband that he's not writing a book, and he's like, well, why aren't you writing a book? I'm like, why am I not writing a book? Why not, right? Hashtag why not, comma, right. Got to get out of my own way and set up sets. That's what I got to do. Things are changing, y'all. Change is hard, and growth is hard. Growth hurts, but it's worth it. And it helps knowing that I've got people there supporting me in this endeavor. So thank you for that, and I'll continue making these silly little videos if you continue watching them. I'll probably continue making these silly videos even if you don't watch them, but it helps that you watch them. It does. Man, I wish you could see these birds. There's so many. I've seen 3 white-tipped vultures, and I think that was a Cooper's. It's hard for me to tell the difference between a red-shouldered and a Cooper's and a red-tail. Someone posted a meme of someone holding them like an ice cream cone to show the difference. So if they didn't want to be held like an ice cream cone, why ice cream cone shaped? I have to find that meme for you guys now. But notice the wildlife around you. Appreciate the wildlife around you, because if you don't appreciate it, it will not be there. You appreciating the wildlife and you appreciating what the wildlife means to you is all that's keeping the wildlife here. So I do kind of a daily bingo in my head of what I see on the way to work. And I can tell you, if I pass a cool tree, like the live oak that I passed on the way to Cauldron Fest, holy cow, yo, she was beautiful. I still regret not stopping and taking a picture with it. I don't remember the name of the town now, but it was on the way to Cauldron Fest. The thing about brain injuries is that it makes you forget things. It makes you forget words. It makes you forget. And it worries me. But either way, still here, still kicking, still fighting, still surviving. Hashtag warrior, hashtag fighting, hashtag Valkyrie. Because we do this because we have to. And that's a good place to sign off, y'all. Thank you for the journey. And see you guys a little bit later. Love y'all. Have a great day.